It wasn't my fault. That's right, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll give my explanation on my side of the story later in the video. So I'm talking about Titan Speaker Bro, Detainer Glazer 67, Jumbotron, etc. I found out the worst things and it's crazy. First, they called a Arrows child a person who likes little kids. If you don't know what Arrows is, I'll give a brief explanation. Second, they sent fake messages in their Discord server saying they gooned to me and many worse things. So they're pretending threatening to do things. Here is every screenshot of evidence. Third, they sent death threats, and my friend explains this in her short video she made for me to share.
Hi. I'm here to help expose Titan Speaker Bro, and I'm making a video based off him giving death threats. So stick around because I have some evidence. The death threats? So sorry for the silly background, but I'm going to be using this for exposing. It's the only picture I could find, but here we go. So I'm talking about the one that Titan Speaker Bro has made 2 weeks ago, which shows him killing Anya, or I believe Titan speaker things. I don't know. Um, I don't watch that stuff, but this is basically how it goes. It basically follows a guy saying, I've killed you before, then saying, I'll do it again. And then setting her on fire, then pulling out a knife, saying something, and then brutally slices her in half. Now, if you're an extremely reasonable human being, then we can all guess that this is really, really bad, and definitely should not be posted on YouTube because it's technically counted as a death threat, and it's kind of bad. Anyways, this is the end of my segment. Remember, do not harass any of the people that I've mentioned. Um, so please don't. Have a good day.
And just in case anyone says I made this, here is proof my friend made it. I also have proof at Darbest Chad raided my channel with his fans. Let's debunk these one by one. Also, it has been proved Titan Speaker Bro faked suicide. This is debunked by one of his friends. Plus, here is the screenshot if you didn't get it. I don't blame Raw Kitty for calling authorities at this point. These teenagers are so insane to think they can fake suicide fake raping and get away with it without adults getting involved. Not only that, they blamed me for it. I didn't fake the mental health. In case you didn't see the last video, at Jumbotron2712 called me a pedophile over a joke that wasn't even intended to be sexual, then acted like nothing happened. First, the video wasn't even intended to be sexual. That video was nowhere near close to be sexual. It's an audio that was meant to mock brain rot. If you found it uncomfortable, complain to the person who made the audio. Also, I get the first time I was being overreactive, but the second time, it was completely stealing my videos without credit. And then when Titan Speaker Bro realized he did wrong, he deleted the original video. Jumbotron, the same guy who accused me of being pedophile, shared my post. First, if you have a Google document, it proves absolutely nothing if it doesn't have evidence. I have 55 plus images, and I don't have a Google document, so the fact I have more evidence than them, having a Google document wouldn't prove anything. Second, I covered this in the exact post. I was trying to keep people safe, but people aren't grateful of that. People can still find their user even if it's names of characters and start harassing. Can we talk about how he also completely ignores the fact that he accused me of being a pedophile? Like, we all know at this point, there's no absolute point in hiding it. It also turns out some of the people on Titan Speaker Bro's side is aphobic. If you don't know what a phobia is, I'll explain. As I said in the paragraph, if you even read it, someone made a ship video. That's where the phobia came from. The video following is a trend of the I Love You So trend, featuring one of my profiles and Titan Speaker Bro. I believe in the Poland ball or country ball art style. It follows Titan Speaker Bro giving me flowers and me accepting them. But there's a lot of problems with it. First, why would I ever accept flowers from my Emmy? Like, that's just common sense. Second, I'm Arois, also explained in the video, so I wouldn't love anyone. Moving on. The video also shows the rest of the trend, but what's worrying me is the end. Where animation of me and Titan Speaker Bro doing the, you probably know, if you don't, stay innocent.
I'm gonna go this voice, like my real voice, without speeding it up. But yeah, it's basically this. I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm just gonna show this. Then I said, looks in disgust. Those are children. Also, I'm Aries. There's no reason to ship me with anyone. Why did I say that in a Scottish accent? They said, it's hard to believe you're Aries. Which, is straight up aphobic. Because, well, it's not aphobic yet. But I said I really was Aries. Then I said this. And they said, no need for yapping. I already know what the hell Aries is, but I don't think you are. I said I was extremely uncomfortable by this. And I said respect people's boundaries and sexuality. They said no thanks. This is where it's aphobic. They're already violating it. And already violating my personal preferences. Like, my type, which doesn't exist because I'm Aries. Sorry if I'm hurt your feelings. Sorry is not going to cut being aphobic. I'm sorry, but like, that's not going to cut it. Also, sorry isn't going to cut all the things they did. Sorry's not going to cut it. I said you did it and you left me in pure disgust. Not respecting people's boundaries like that is homophobic and queerphobic. Then they said, then you can cry about it. I don't prohibit that. So basically they're saying they are and they support it. So that's what I got out of that. So they basically are and supporting it. You shouldn't be that. You shouldn't be supporting that type of stuff. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, that's my whole thing I did. Also, recently as I'm editing, I found out they plagiarized a song, then called it a diss track. They didn't even change anything, they just put captions in to seem like they made their own lyrics. They didn't. Lyrics are normally said out loud in a song. Captions and lyrics are different things. But there isn't much to talk about that. Oh wait, there is, because plagiarism is a crime. So there isn't much that happened since then. So this is the full video for now. Also, haven't they realized that they're giving me more algorithm? Like seriously, if you're gonna hate, at least be smart about it. Anyways, bye guys.